So now that we have our settings set, and they can always go back in and change them. What I just want to show you quickly is over here.
Should I keep this one as like draft specific, people can edit, just leave it, doesn't matter?
Yeah, I left mine like that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's fine. Okay, so now what I want you to look at is below the publish button. You've only got 3 tabs. You have insert, you have pages, and you have themes. So I'm going to start with themes and work my way backward. So if you click on themes, you only have about 6 choices, and basically it's all about the font and like whether it has a line under it or not. So simple is what's showing on the left. Aristotle now, if I choose Aristotle, it puts a line underneath it, and it's yellow. I don't love yellow, so I can change the color if I want a different color. See how now it's like a cornflower blue? So you're not locked into that color or that font style. So with each theme, you can choose modern, classic, or bold. And then if you don't like these colors, you can always choose a unique color. So if someone's if someone's a cheerleader or a football player and they really want to do school colors, they can put the hex code here, or they can, if they're good, you know, with colors, they can figure it out in this part here. Okay, so there aren't that many choices, which is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to choose from. Give the kids a limited amount of time to work with, and then tell them their time's up for formatting. Okay? So go ahead and pick one that you like, and then when you're finished picking one that you like, click on the Pages tab at the top instead of Themes.
All right.
Okay, you ready? Good. Okay, now, Home is the first page. Down here at the bottom, we're going to click on the plus button, and it says New Link, New Page. We need to pick New Page, and we're going to name it Task 1 because our portfolio was all about the tasks. And then when you hit Done, notice it automatically puts it up here in your menu bar. You do not have to create a menu. It does everything for you. And then you're going to hit that plus button 2 more times. You could do it up to 6, but eventually we should have 5 or 6 tasks. We just are going to do 3 for now so that you can see how it works. You see how easy this is? Joanna, you still with us? Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. So over here on the right, you can see that you've got each of your pages. So if you want to jump back and forth, you can click on it here, but you can also click on it here over in the actual bar. So no matter what, you're going to get to where you're trying to get. Okay? Let me know when you have all of your task pages made.
You want all 6 or just 3?
Let's do just 3, and then that'll make you return to it. Okay, good. Now click on the insert. Okay, now instead of looking at these tools at the top right here, I want you to look at the layouts. The layouts are brand new, and so if you, depending on how you want to set up your portfolio by task, you can, and I'm on task 1 right now. It doesn't matter what you're on because you can always delete it. But if you just click on one of those layouts, it automatically plunks it right down for you, and all you really have to do is click on it to decide what it is you want to do in that space. Okay, so it goes all the way down to 4. It does a single with text. It does 4 pictures or 4 items with text. And what's really nice is you can pick anything that resides in Drive and plunk it right onto your website. So if you have pictures in Drive, you can just go grab your pictures and put them across here. But if you have a student who made a spreadsheet in math class to show whatever it is he needs to show, they can also use, because the spreadsheet needs to be big, they can double click down here in this empty area, and then they can go to Drive. They can find their file, and wait till you see this. I'm gonna pick, let me find one. Here we go. All right, so this is Disney ticket prices. Now, you can stretch this farther down so that the whole spreadsheet can be seen, but also, if you click up here on this preview, and I'm going to show you what happens when I do that. I can see what this looks like, and this is why teachers like teaching from their pages. This is actually live. This spreadsheet is live, so the teacher can pop it out using this right here, but they can also scroll back and forth. And so it's so functional, it's crazy. And then to get out of it, I just click down here on the exit button to get back into edit mode. So when kids make things in Google, then they can just plop them straight onto their portfolio, and then they can just click to add text wherever they want. So this could be, what is our first thing? I think it's learner profiles, right? So you can type whatever you want. Now, that was if you are using the layouts, okay? Over here on the left, you've got an artist's palette, and you can have a solid background, you can have a grayed out background, or you can have a white background, okay? Now this just looks like it's all grays, I guess because of the color that I picked. I need to pick something else. Let's see what happens now. Yeah, I don't like that. All right, so you are limited to choices. So this is only grayscale for this one, but you can colorize your backgrounds. You can also duplicate using the copy icon. So if you've got one that looks exactly the way you want it, just duplicate it. Don't try to recreate it. And then if you don't want something, you can of course just hit the trash can and it's gone. Okay? So questions so far, because that was a lot. You all right? Okay.
Yeah, I was playing with it while you were like deleting,
Good.
adding, and doing all that stuff. So
Good.
pretty easy.
Yes. Okay, so let's say you don't like, none of the layouts works for you, let's just say. Up here at the top, you've got text box, images, from Drive, and embed. So you can click here for text box if you want, but it's so much easier. All you have to do is double click, and then you automatically get them. So I can hit T for text, and now I can type in my goal, because I have to set my goal. When I click here where it says normal text, I can choose that it's a heading. I can boldface it if I want, and I can colorize the background. So it stands out as a heading. And then I can double click again, and I can resize this text box so that I can have text on one side and an image on the other. You can do them over top of one another. They move around. So I've got, this is my goal, but maybe I want it to be over here. All I have to do is drag it, and it's done. And then I can add a picture here by clicking on the image, or I can upload it from my computer. So you've got image, upload, anything from Drive, text, and embed is like if you took a video of, no, that's a bad example. Let's say, yeah, it might be a video. If you took a video and you uploaded it to YouTube, or if you had a YouTube video that you wanted to show, you could get the embed code from YouTube and then actually put it right on your website so the kids don't have to go looking for it. It's completely fail-safe. So you can do it by URL and it'll embed it, or you can put the embed code. And I'll do a video so that you know you can see how to do that. But after you've done anything to your site, then you have to go back up to the publish button and hit publish, because you're in edit mode. And this is a brand new feature right now. Right, they're showing you what the last update looks like on the right and what the new update looks like on the left, so that you don't accidentally overwrite something. Because if you publish it, you can't go back in history the way you can in Google Docs. So once it's done, it's done. Okay? So you can look at each page from the left to see what changes you've made, and then if you're happy with them, you hit the publish button as a final publish, and now it's live for the world again. And then besides that, they have these new features down here underneath the layouts. Collapsible text is the one where you click on it and then it expands, and then you click on it and it shrinks. You can create a table of contents. An image carousel is super nice. You can add buttons, a divider. You can add from YouTube right by here. You can put a calendar on your page. You can see that there's just so much. So these are all shortcuts to using the double click as well. Instead of having to click on Drive from here, you can just use this over here. So, okay. That was a lot. And it's 8 o'clock. We're almost finished. All right, Dave, are you ready to share your screen with us?
I guess so.
All right.
If you tell me how.
Okay. All right. So you're going to go back to your Google Hangout slide. I'm going to stop presenting. And remember, you're going to click on the "You are presenting." Okay? So let me stop presenting first. Okay, good.
Oh, and then I would just slide my. So you want me to hit that?
Yes.
Entire screen or a window?
Choose, you can, whichever one works. Just make sure you pick the right one. Nice, yes.
Is it there?
Yes, you've got the ocean, the sea.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
So how come I can't see that?
Because you're presenting.
So that, okay. So if I was in here, now you can see me hitting these buttons?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, I got it.
Yep. Yep.
I got it. All right. Cool. I started with this.
Mm-hmm.
And this was just fascinating to be able to do that, and then, like you said, shrink that down,
Mm-hmm.
add a picture. So I double click again. Yeah, to add it. I mean, that's like
Yeah.
super easy
Right? I know.
to use. And so the collapsible text of what? That's where they can expand it, or
Yes, so if you type something in both of those boxes, the bottom box won't show unless they click on that arrow to make it show. So I could see you doing, like in math, if you were to do this, you could have the answers be in there. And the kids would challenge themselves to do the problem, and then they click on that to see the answer.